I can be fucked with, no, with, no. I can be fucked with, no, with, no. You can't touch this, hey. Bitch, I be rich shit, huh? You can't touch this, hey. Walk the lip, huh? How many
What's good, what's up on YouTube? It's your girl UCM and you're back with the first episode of Bossmas Bootcamp. So welcome everyone. If you're new to my channel, hey boo, I am UCM. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join Too Much Gang, because if you're not Too Much Gang, you're not enough gang. And that's just how I'm that, and that's period. If you're a return subscriber, gang, stay your ground or retreat. You already know the vibes. So first things first, everyone watching, please stop the video right here and give it a big thumbs up. When you guys thumbs up videos on YouTube, it recommends videos like this to like-minded entrepreneurs like you and I. So that's the first thing I need you guys to do to get this thing rolling. If you didn't tune into my last year's Bossmas Bootcamp, please check out those other videos because I did drop a lot of gems even though I didn't finish. But this year we're going to finish. This is a highly requested video on how to traffic sales when you don't have a big following. So y'all already know, get y'all pens, get y'all papers, because I'm dropping straight gems and we're about to get right into this video. So in this video we're going to cover aesthetics, type of marketers, where to find your target audience, and learning algorithms. All of these things are super essential when you do have a small following, because of course if you have a small following, it won't be small for long. I mean, if you're doing too much gang, your following gonna be small for long. So like I said, we're gonna jump right into this video. So first thing we're gonna start with is aesthetics. Now aesthetics is not like an essential that you need, however it is very helpful if you do have one. Now there's no structured guideline on how your aesthetic should go. If you haven't seen my last video, make sure you guys check that out. I always tell you guys to stay true to yourself and just channel yourself into your products or service, because that's going to be what initially creates your aesthetic. Okay, so I'm going to insert photos here so that you guys can kind of get a better idea of the kind of aesthetics that a lot of people use or go by. So the first one, of course, is like the #1 known one, which is the IG Baddie. Hello. I feel like this is more so my aesthetic because I love like the super long nails, the super long lashes, the long hair. Like that's just me. I like, this is my thing. Like I do it naturally. I do it effortlessly. Like it's not forced. Your aesthetic cannot be forced. When you're going into marketing your products and things like that, you want to make sure nothing is forced. Like my version of Baddie is currently like transitioning or changing just a tad bit, not too much, but this is like a general idea of what like IG Baddie aesthetics would look like. We also have like artsy aesthetics, and you know, that's for people who, you know, can draw or have that nice like edgy content to them. Here's an example photo of that as well. We also have like the grungy look, which is the more like darker colors, like the blacks and the, you know, different type of photos that you wouldn't generally take a picture of, but somebody who has like a grungy aesthetic, they'll be like, hey, like this is me, you know what I'm saying? So it's super important to know who you are as a person, to channel your aesthetic, like your natural aesthetic, into your brand, because it's super important. The next one, it would be like characters, so like animes and things like that. A lot of people love anime, like cartoon character. I see a lot of people use like Bratz dolls or Barbie dolls as a form of an aesthetic, because that's what they feel like they are. They feel like they're an anime or a Barbie or a Brat or whatever the case may be. So these are just a couple of things to, you know, get your mind going. So on your piece of paper, write down, what is my aesthetic? If it doesn't make sense or you have extra questions about aesthetics, leave them down in the comments below. Okay, so the next thing we're going to cover is the type of marketers that there are, and there are a variety of marketers. So don't limit yourself to these because it's way more than what I'm explaining, but these are just a lot of the marketing types that people use that they don't knowingly know, like, oh, this is this type of marketing, you know what I'm saying? So the first type of marketing would be like a personal marketer, like a personality marketer. Me, your girl is a personality marketer, and that's just basically saying like, I drive sales through my personality, through who I am. So a lot of the times when people find my channel, they're like, oh my god girl, like you so relatable, and you know, things like that. Like I'm a relatable person, and I try to use that to my advantage, me being relatable, not only because it drives sales but also because it's my comfort zone. Okay, a lot of times when you're first starting your business, you have to find your comfort zone, even though it'll be uncomfortable at first. Because when I first started, y'all hear me say this all the time, if you've been on my channel for a minute, I used to think that my channel needed, or my brand needed, like Instagram, you know, promoters and things like that. I personally, this is just me, I personally did not need that. Once I put that idea aside and was like, you know what, let me just put myself out there and see, you know, what happens if I put myself in front of my brand. And that's when I started making the most money I ever made, because I realized like my brand don't need them, they need it need me. It needs me. Okay, so a really good example of like my marketing skill in that era of my life was like if there was an older lady who wanted their lashes done, and generally they don't go for this kind of look, they go for a more, you know, natural, simpler look. But I was relatable to them because like if they would book with me, I would make sure they were super comfortable. So like the playlist I would play for the younger generation wouldn't necessarily be the playlist that I would play for the older generation. So if an older lady came out, you know, I put on that Get Down on it, you know what I'm saying, you know, create that vibe. And I do naturally have an old soul, so songs like that, music like that, it just translates through me because my mom, my grandparents, like they all play that kind of music. So if an older person sees someone that's in their 20s listen to some Get Down on it, and then she knows every word while she's doing your lashes, you're gonna connect with them, you're gonna vibe with them. Or if I had, you know, my Taylor Swift going on, you know what I'm saying, for my little white girls, you feel me? Like I love Taylor Swift. My favorite song right now, it's not by Taylor Swift, it's like an older song, but it'd be like, baby, why don't you just make me in and out? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I get different types of clients, I like to create that vibe or that relatability to them, so that they would, you know, feel more comfortable with me. Like, oh, okay, you know, we might have something in common, even if it's just music. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, if you're a personality marketer, use relatability to your advantage wherever you relate to your customers or clients, wherever you're promoting. Y'all, relatability is number one in my opinion, because when people feel like they can relate to you, they'll spend money with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me and my experience, and that's only one type of marketer. We're gonna go ahead and get into the next type of marketing, which is content marketers. Now, in my opinion, I wish I was a content marketer, because content marketers get them pics. Okay, they get those photos that generate likes, and eventually if they're channeling, you know, their captions and things like that into like something that's catchy or something that makes people click their bio, those people get a lot of sales because they have content pictures. Now an example of content pictures would be like the avocado toast and the, you know, the ice brew aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? That's like the most simple as simple as I can get it for you guys. That type of aesthetic is very, very popular. It's very, very trendy. I will warn you guys about, you know, hopping onto things that are trendy. Eventually they die down. So if that's not who you are, again, even if you're not a personality marketer, if that's not who you are, you cannot just jump on the trend and be like, oh yeah, my brand, you know, we got the best avocados, and then, you know what I'm saying, like, just make sure that it's you. So I'm going to insert a couple of aesthetics that I find myself liking. I don't know, like, I'm into that. Like, I'm into the minimalist look now, and you know, I really like watching like minimalist things, or things that seem bigger than what they are, or just appreciating the small things. So if you're a content marketer, that means you can get good angles, you know, good lighting, you know, good backgrounds when you see them. So if you know that you can take great photos, use that to your advantage to know that, hey, this is the type of marketing that I can do, and you do it to the 10th power. That is the key to any type of marketing. Whatever type of marketer you are, you have to do it to the 10th power. So if you know that you have that content behind you, even if it's just like your personal photos, how people like go out and they take their own pictures. That is what a content marketer is. They know how to get the job done. Like me personally, I'm not great at photo taking. I don't even take photos of myself. Like I'm more video friendly. But if you're the type of person who knows how to take videos, or knows like, hey, like this might be a good background or a good scenery for, you know, this product that I have, then make sure you're doing that to the 10th power. Make sure you know the times to be outside, or make sure that you have the right products, or you're just piecing things together that look aesthetically pleasing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a content marketer is. So the next type of marketer we have is like the paid promoter marketer. Now don't take my type of marketing as, oh, you shouldn't do this type of marketing, because a lot of brands have blown up doing paid promotion marketing. So I'll give you one good example. There was a girl that sent THEREALNYEE some lip gloss, and I'll insert the girl's page right here. Y'all, that girl's page blew up within 24 hours of THEREALNYEE posting. So if you're a paid promo marketer, you need to know the difference between an influencer and someone who's popular. Okay, because a lot of the times these people that you're following on Instagram or that you're seeing have these lavish lifestyles, they're popular but they don't have influence. In my personal opinion, looking at their analytics, their likes, how many brand deals they get a month, like literally you have to be, if you're gonna pay your money, and this is just my opinion, if you're gonna pay your money to somebody, you gotta stalk them for about 30 days 60 days before you decide to reach out to them and pay money to them to promote your product. Because a lot of these people are just popular. They have followers, but they're popular. They're not they don't influence their people. You never hear about THEREALNYEE doing bad business with people, you know what I'm saying, or at least not publicly doing bad business. THEREALNYEE is very selective on what brands she does work with. So you know what I'm saying, just knowing the difference between someone who's popular and an influencer, someone who's going to get you sales versus followers. Make sure you guys have the right protocols in order so that you're able to get your money back from them. Always use PayPal. Do not send as friends, send as business, so that you make sure that you're secure and your business getting your promo from them. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want paid promo to sound like a bad thing, but it is very, very risky, especially when you're dealing with people who aren't as professional as you think until after you send them your money. Okay, so with that being said, if you have any questions about paid promo marketing, leave them down below. I'll comment back. I have tons of experience about bad paid promo, but also good paid promo, you know what I'm saying, because there are some good ones out there that will generate you sales and get you off to the right foot. So the next type of marketer that we have is the word of mouth marketer. Okay, so if you can get word of mouth, if you can get people talking about your brand, you're winning for life. Okay, a lot of people I've seen on TikTok, to use like word of mouth, they'll like go into different stores and like put their business cards and like random products, so that when people open it, you know what I'm saying, like that's still word of mouth. Like people are like, oh, like oh, what is this? Like even today I booked a new hairstylist to do my hair for my new wig sponsor, and I told my friend about it, and my friend went to their page and she literally canceled the appointment that she had with someone else to book with the person that I booked with because of word of mouth. If you can get people to speak very highly on your brand and it's honest, then you're winning all the way around. It does not matter. Word of mouth, this world, y'all, I've had so many experiences. This is a small world. We think this world, this is a small world. Like if you can get people talking and getting your brand name out there and just speaking highly of your products, y'all, nobody's gonna be able to touch you. So we're gonna go ahead and move on from that. Those are just the different type of marketers that I personally have seen, and I know that these type of marketing skills work. So like I said, just figuring out what kind of marketer you are is going to set you off way ahead of everybody else in the long run. The next thing we're going to talk about is where to find your target audience. Like, we need an audience. You know, we know what type of marketer we are. Now where are we putting these marketing skills? Now y'all, don't fight me, because I know how your girls like to tussle. okay? But stop saying that you guys have no following, okay? That is absolutely not true. Unless you just created your social media account yesterday, you definitely have a following and you definitely have an audience. The first thing is putting that positive energy out there. You can't be like, oh, nobody pays attention to me. If you can post a status or post a video and it gets views more than just yourself, you have an audience, okay? Stop saying you don't have an audience or a big following. I just gave y'all an example. I'll get 85 likes on a post and make $2,000 on my website. Who would you rather be? You know what I'm saying? So finding where you have engagements already, whether that's Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, y'all, it don't matter where it's at. A lot of the times you guys don't have bigger followings because you're not giving anything to follow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about starting your business and you haven't started it. You know what I'm saying? So people are only going to want to see that for so long. Like, oh my God, like I want to start this business, blah, 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 blah. That's only going to give them so much to work with because you said that, but also Tasha said the same thing. But Tasha had a photo shoot. Tasha done got business card. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to give people something to follow. You gotta give them something to follow. If you're not posting anything worth watching, why would people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to make it make sense. A lot of the times y'all want to blame the people for not paying attention to you, but it's you not paying attention to what the people want to see. You're putting all this, oh, I'm about to do this, oh, I'm about to do that, and you haven't done nothing. And if you can't see, you can't do. Apply yourself. Get out there. Start making business cards. Give little sneak peeks, little previews. Like, you have to give people something to work with, something to follow, because at the end of the day, when these cameras are off, everybody got to be doing something behind these closed doors. Everybody's not. Everybody is not doing something when these cameras turn off. So you just have to make sure on and off camera, things are getting done. Things are getting done. Stop saying things and start doing things. That's how you get a following. People who do things get a following. Even people who fake the funk, they fake it so much, but they do so much faking in real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? They give people something to watch or something to follow. So like I said, if your target audience is on Snapchat, I guarantee you, this is a test for y'all. I guarantee y'all, go on Snapchat or wherever your platform is, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, wherever you're getting views right now, and tell them, hey, I'm having a giveaway. Share this post via DM to 5 friends to enter. Watch how no, say 3 friends, because 5 is pushing it. I don't even got 5 friends. Say, send this to 3 friends to enter for a chance to win. First of all, people love free shit. People love, y'all, I got so much following, so much views because of free shit. People love free shit. If you don't know that about it, people love free things. Watch how your engagements go up, but you have to be putting in that work, like I said, behind the scenes. And that's just really all it is. You guys are thinking entirely too hard about getting a following, because at the end of the day, the following is not important. It's not. Especially when you're not posting things. Like in my opinion, I post things to get money. Like, I want to post something that makes somebody want to buy something. I don't want to post things so people follow me. I don't care if nobody follows me. I'm in that bag. I'm in that back end in real life. So you need to change your mindset about, oh, I don't have a lot of followers. Who cares? I have 6,000 followers on Instagram. I made $200,000 last year. I don't care about the next person who has 200,000 followers. You think I care? You thought I cared just then? You thought I cared just 2 seconds ago? No, I get the bag. Ain't that what y'all? A lot of people need to decide between wanting the clout and the glamorous look online, or wanting that actual back end, wanting the actual funds to do the things that people fake and do on the internet. Okay, because you can rent a Rolls Royce $1,500 for a day. Like, I could really give y'all the rundown on what really actually goes on behind Instagram and all these like looks. I could give y'all a rundown, but at the end of the day, if you don't know what you want, me giving you the rundown, it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you. So figure out exactly where your target audience is. Where are you getting views right now? So write this down. Where am I getting views right now? Write that down. How can I get the people that watch them to watch me? And that's all it is. Getting people who watch you to get their people to watch you. That's it. That's it. But like I said, you have to give them something to watch. I hate when people comment on my videos like, oh, you didn't tell me anything. I can't say step by step by step by step, do this, do that, because I'm not living in your guys' shoes. If you can't read between the lines, of things, then this journey for you as a business owner is going to be very hard, because nobody is just going to tell you do A, B, C, and D. The answer is B, C, D, E. Nobody's going to tell you. You have to be able to read between the lines, take the knowledge that somebody, me, is giving you and apply it to your real life, because it's going to work when you make it fit your current situation. I can't make the way I generate sales now is not going to work for you guys, because I've already done the legwork. Y'all don't want to do the legwork. You have to do, there's no way around. You have to do the legwork. You have to put in that time. It may take you a year, it may take you 3 months. It doesn't matter. Putting in that work, there's no way you're not going to see a result from that. So the next thing is sites that I believe are better for beginner entrepreneurs. Facebook. A lot of people gonna laugh when I say Facebook. Hey, listen, me personally, I start on Facebook. Y'all, I would literally join every type of group. First of all, Facebook, and let me just give y'all some statistics, and you can Google this. Facebook has, I think, 2.73 billion users. Instagram only got 1 billion. Okay, there are way more real people. It's way easier to go viral on Facebook than it is on Instagram. Stop thinking that Instagram is real life. Instagram is fake, not mine, but a majority of people. Instagram, Instagram to me is like the aftermath. You know what I'm saying? You get on Instagram when you already put in the work. A lot of people get on Instagram who can fake it really well, and they'll make it that way. And as fast as it comes, as fast as it'll go. Me personally, I did my legwork, y'all. I was on Facebook. I still be on Facebook till this day. Like, I am still in tons of groups of people who are interested in the same things as me, who talk about the same things as me, who are in the same field as me. I was on Facebook. Facebook has way more real users. More people engage with posts on Facebook than they do on Instagram, because Instagram is a facade. Like, I'm not saying anything Instagram, don't shout out at me, I'm sorry. I love it. And first of all, Facebook owns Instagram. If y'all didn't know that, Facebook owns Instagram, so I don't want to have that conversation at all. Facebook owns Instagram, and that's just down that. Facebook is that girl. Don't play with her. She's not one of them. So yeah, I believe Facebook, if you're trying to generally curate sales and traffic, get on Facebook, y'all. I used to put my lashes in car sale groups, haircut barber groups, hair groups, nail groups. Like, you have to make people think they need it even if they don't. And that's the best way to sell. Making people think they need it and they don't. Okay? You have to create a demand for what you're trying to supply to these people. So me going in a barber hair group and posting I do lash extensions or I sell lash strips, that's me making them think like, oh, dang, do my girl need some lashes? Hey, babe, you need some lashes? You know what I'm saying? You have to make a demand for what you're trying to supply. Like, it sounds very hard, or it sounds like a lot, but it's really not that complex. So I'll put in a screenshot of some of the groups that I'm in currently, and you guys can screenshot join these groups as well. Highly recommend. They're very active in these groups. But you guys need to learn how to put yourselves in places where people need you, and put yourself in places where people make people think they need you. You know what I'm saying? So people are gonna watch you more than they follow you. Because let me tell y'all something, the views that I get on my Instagram story versus the followers I have, baby, they don't match. they don't match. I get way more views on my Instagram story when I post than people that'll actually sit up and follow me. One, because I don't post on Instagram like that, which I understand why people wouldn't follow me, but also I post content on my Instagram story, so people will generally check my page to see if I've posted on my story, and they'll watch my story. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But yeah, y'all, stop overthinking it. Y'all don't need a big following. I don't know why this is like a hot topic about having followers and things like that. You can literally buy followers. Like, people buy followers. If y'all really took the time and learned the analytics and the algorithms of how this stuff really goes, people buy followers, they buy likes, they buy views, they buy all type of stuff. But you just have to stay true to yourself and know exactly what your mission is. If your mission is to just purely get followers, post content. Just post content. You know what I'm saying? Content that, you know, your whatever audience you're trying to reach, that they like, and then they'll follow you. But if you're trying to traffic sales, you already know what I just said. Create a demand. You have to create a demand for what you're trying to supply. Okay, and then the last thing I want to touch on before we end this video is algorithms. Now, I can't go too much in depth on algorithms because, one, I'm in nobody's algorithm right now. I was in YouTube's algorithm. I am currently out because I didn't post for so long. I'm talking like 4 months, 5 months. I didn't post, so I'm out of the algorithm. But learning the social media handles algorithms is really going to help you guys out to know like what's trendy and things like that. Like YouTube and Instagram, they literally will suggest things or put certain things on your explore page based off of the things that you like. So if you post certain things similar to what you're liking, you're more than likely to go into that category's algorithm. My algorithm on YouTube is like business entrepreneur vlogs now. It was before just like strictly business videos, and I really didn't have like a category. So now I'm trying to brand myself as entrepreneur vlogs or entrepreneur life. You know what I'm saying? So that way, if people are looking to watch people who have businesses on a day-to-day basis, or see how they package and or how to get started, whatever the case may be, that'll be my content, my new algorithm. And I also put a screenshot just for reference of how YouTube kind of like tells you about your analytics and how people find you and things like that. If you don't have your Instagram as like a business account, you definitely should make it a business account. Do not have your Instagram as a personal account. Even if it's like your actual personal account, make both of your business and your personal account strictly business. That way you can see your analytics and how often people are coming to your page, how long they're staying on your page, what exactly they're looking at, and things like that. So yeah, y'all, it's not that hard. Anybody can get clout. Do not go for the clout, go for the money. Okay, go for the money. I am in it for the money. I don't really care if I'm popular or whatever. I want to get paid. If I get paid and I'm not popular, I'm happy. I'm a happy girl. So that's gonna be the end of this video, you guys. Like I said, it's not that deep. Stop looking at the number of followers and look at them engagements, look at them analytics. If you guys have any additional questions about anything I've covered in this video, please be sure to leave them down in the comments below. But until the next episode, y'all, this is an everyday thing, so we're coming every day. So make sure you guys engage with me, leave comments down below, give this video a big thumbs up, because like I said, when you thumbs up a video on YouTube, first of all, it puts your girl back in the algorithm, and it also recommends this video to like-minded entrepreneurs who need this information just as much as you do. So don't be stingy. Like the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the second series of Bossmas Bootcamp. But until then, you're too much.